In this video, I want to share with you all the tech that I'll be taking to my trip to Japan. Now, by the time that you're actually seeing this, I'll already be in Japan, so you can follow my Instagram if you want to keep up with it. I don't really use Instagram all that much, but I do post photos every now and then there. So if you want to stay tuned in while I'm on the trip, follow me over there. So this is going to be everything that is going to be with me in terms of tech. And I'm going to be placing all of this in my Tomtoc backpack, which is off to the side here. Now, I want to start with the phone, of course. This is probably the most simple. This is my iPhone 16e. I love this device. There's not a lot of bad I can even say about this. I'm coming from previously being on the 13 mini, and this has just been the best upgrade for me in terms of battery life and just usability. It's very light, it's very portable, and I can't wait to actually take photos with this while I'm on the trip. So once I get back, I will definitely be showing those off in a long-term review of this phone, so stay tuned to the channel. So I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on the phone. We're going to move to what's going to keep me charged while I'm out and about. And that's going to be this Sharge 10K battery pack. I like this because it has Qi 2 charging. And then I also noticed that this one, compared to their 5K variant, doesn't get warm. Like the 5K one is really slim and useful, but it does get pretty hot and it doesn't have Qi 2 charging. So this, I'm going to be keeping actually two of these, one for me, one for the wife. I don't see myself using this as much as her because she has a 16 Pro, which will probably need more power compared to me. But this just packs a good enough punch, and we'll be able to just simply attach this to the phone via MagSafe and just charge while I'm on the move. For me, the Qi 2 doesn't matter because the 16e doesn't have Qi 2, but for the wife's phone, it will matter because she has a 16 Pro. Nonetheless, this is great. If you need a good 10K power bank, then this is a great option. I really recommend you checking this out. Now, in terms of headphones, these are going to be the ones I'm going to take with me. I'm not taking any smaller pair. The AirPods Max are awesome for those airplane rides simply because when you're on the plane, there's a bunch of noise, and that's where I love using the noise cancellation. I've used them on so many trips before, and they've been absolutely amazing. I can't say enough good about it. I paid 500 bucks for these when they first came out, and I thought that was way too much, but now going on 5 years of ownership, well worth the money. Other than this, I'm not going to be keeping any other headphones with me simply because I will be out and about just enjoying my trip, so music is probably not going to be a thing I'm really worried about, except for on the plane ride. Now, in terms of a cable, I'm going to be keeping two of these. These are Caudabe's 100-watt cables. They have a particular name. I will link these down below in the description, but I love these, and matter of fact, I use them. Right now, I'm actually using one to power my camera from a power bank, so these are just awesome. I love them. I have two of them, and so I'll be keeping one for me and one for the wife. So really recommend this cable. Next up is a product of mine that'll be coming at the end of summer, and this is the charger that we're going to be using to power our devices. This is a 2-in-1 charger. I'm going to be calling this the Traveler, so it'll be the next version of the Executive, which is the desktop charger. But this, as you can see, it's really compact. It has a kickstand at the back, and it attaches via MagSafe. Has Qi 2 charging, so you can simply just prop up your phone anywhere and charge it and be good to go. Again, for me, Qi 2 is not going to matter, or the watch part, because I don't have an Apple Watch, but for her, she has an Apple Watch and she can take advantage of the Qi 2 speeds. This I'm really looking forward to, so stay tuned for this product. Another product that's going to be powering that is also mine. This is my Gan 30-watt Powercube. And as the name suggests, it's a 30-watt GAN charger, single USB-C port right here. This actually comes with the executive charger now, so it's bundled in when you buy that one. And this is just, GAN technology is really cool because it doesn't get hot, so it's more efficient. And you'll notice that when you use this, it charges really fast, and it's just compact because it's got these foldable prongs. One is just $12.99 and two are $19.99, so great deal. Next is going to be something I'm going to be using with my camera, and that's going to be these filters. So these are variable neutral density filters, otherwise called VND filters. And what they do is basically control the amount of light that's coming into your sensor, because when I am going to take photos and stuff in the daylight, the problem is that if you have too much light hitting your sensor, your image is just going to be blown out, and this helps to counter that. And the reason there are two different ones is because they have two different intensity variations. So one is like 2 to 6, the other is 6 to 9. And that's in terms of stops when it comes to light. Next thing we're going to move to is my wallet. And I don't really see myself using this much in Japan because from what I've seen online, they use a lot of cash there or a lot of tap to pay. Matter of fact, they even have their own app. But the reason I'm going to be keeping this just so that I have a backup of my cards, and this is the Magbak Wallet, and I've said it many times. They've actually even previously been a sponsor of different videos on the channel. I love these guys. I love working with them, and I really like this wallet. It's got great magnets, and it's just been my go-to wallet for a very long time. So what you'll notice with me is like I often just keep a lot of my products for a very long time, simply because if I can continue getting utility out of something, why bother changing it, right? The next piece of tech is going to be the iPad Pro, and it's off here in the corner, and that's what you kind of see as my camera's monitor. But iPad Pro, the only reason I'm taking that is not really to do any work, but just do media consumption. So when I'm on the plane, like I have this folio case on it, and this is from Pitaka. So when you set it down, you can prop up your iPad, and that way I can watch movies or some shows or YouTube videos that I'm going to download before I go on this very long plane ride. It's actually going to Chicago, and then from Chicago 15 hours all the way to Japan. So definitely gonna need something to watch. When it comes to iPad Pro, I won't be taking the pencil. I do have it, but I'm not gonna take it just for the sake of not wanting to lose it on this trip. So I'm just gonna leave that behind. I'll also be taking this tiny pouch by Tomtoc. I've also shown this off before, and I really like this because I can carry a bunch of these little things in just one pouch inside of the backpack. So that way, anytime I need to take anything out, it's very easy, and they're organized very well right inside of this. Last thing is going to be this right here. This is the Ringconn's, I have the ring on, so you can see it on my finger here. So this is the Ringconn Gen2, and this is an awesome ring. I've been testing it for quite some time. I will have a full review on it, but this is its charging case. Although, to be very honest, I don't think I'll be needing this, because once you fully charge this ring, one of the awesome things about this ring that I've really loved is that it solves the problem of smart rings, because a lot of the smart rings, they tend to really degrade in terms of battery life over time. But this has given me consistent like 7-8 days ever since I've started using it, and now it's been several months. So I really like it, not only for its lightweight design, but also just because the battery life is amazing, and you don't really have to worry about figuring out how you're going to keep another device charged. The case itself has enough power to take you a full month. So that's the other cool thing. Once you have this charge, I think I charged this a couple weeks back and I've only used it twice. So this still has plenty of charge. So if I just simply charge this before I leave for the trip, I'm going to be good to go. The last item I want to share with you is this, which I've shared before again, simply because this is a 25K power bank, and I love the fact that it just has such a compact size. Literally fits in my hand, and that's the best thing about it. It's got a 100 watt out, a 45 watt out, and then a 18 watt for the USB-A. I don't use the USB-A one, but this is nice because, you know, we have those like 1 or 2 devices still left that have the USB-A port. And this is great for MacBooks as well. Even though I'm not going to be traveling with my MacBook, it's going to be great to have this kind of power bank with you so you can charge your MacBook in a pinch as well. I also like the price of it, and this alongside the Sharge will be good, especially on the flight times, because we have like 5 hours at Chicago and then 15-hour flight. So that's 20 hours alone. And in that time, this is not going to be enough to carry us through that entire trip. So this will be a great backup combined with the USB cables. I would really recommend this just for its size and capacity alone. Now, last but not least, what I love to take with me on any of these like travel trips is my camera, and it's up here in the corner recording this top-down shot. So I can't show it right now, but that paired with the 24mm lens from Sony, it's a 1.4 aperture, really amazing lens. I also have the 50mm, so I'll just be taking those two alongside my camera, and I cannot wait to take awesome pictures and share them with you in one way or another. So these things right here are everything I'm taking with me. Again, if you want to follow this trip, follow my Instagram. I will link it down below. And I'd love to know what is the stuff that you travel with, because it's always fun. I love watching these type of videos and making them. So if you enjoyed this, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you like always for your support. I really appreciate your time. And until next time, take care, and I will see you in the next video.